What is up, guys? Welcome back. We're back on the MT-07 today, mainly because it's the only bike I have. Running on a real quick errand. I want to take you guys along for the ride and just give you a bit of an update of some of the things we found for this bike. Good news for some of it, bad news for other parts of it, but we'll get into that right now. Let's get a cold start going, because you know that's what we want. So KO Lightning exhaust, straight pipe on the 2015 MT-07. So yeah, this is it. On the front there's some coolant from when we were doing the exhaust studs the other day. Need to tidy that up. I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's like all corrosion here, a whole bunch of like rust on the suspension. That's the thing I need to fix there. I probably won't be able to pick it up, but like inside in where the swing arm is like a whole bunch of rust, some more corrosion on the engine here. I read that vinegar gets rid of it. I need to give that a shot to see if it works. I need to replace like a lot of these bolts and stuff. There's like heaps of them are rounded and stripped out. But yeah, it's like a thing. So these are the indicators I was talking about, the little flush indicators. They seem to be doing alright. I haven't had any real close calls. As you can see here, this is the thing I was talking about, the X-Tech bar riser things, and now like the instrument cluster is kind of cable tied onto the bars. So when I get some time, I need to figure out what's going on with there. But let's get going. Alright, let's get into today's video. So, over like the last couple of weeks, pretty much since I got the bike actually, like when we got the exhaust, we obviously pulled off the stock one, and yeah, like I was saying, the exhaust studs were like really rusted. We finally managed to get them changed out, which is good. But kind of while we're at it, and we'll, like me and my brother-in-law we'll sort of doing things, I thought I'll pull some more of the bike apart and just have a look and see what's going on. Like I mentioned in a previous video, the guy that I swapped the CB with, he was under the impression that all that was done was the throttle plate removed. He did have the R6 tube, which I put in myself, and that was it. Turned out when I pulled off the seat, it's got a high flow filter. It's got a high flow filter, and also the stock lambs, like the air tubes, like I don't know if they call them velocity stacks on this, have been cut out very, very badly. So they're in pretty bad condition. So after the original, just thinking it was a plate removed, it turns out that the bike is way more de-restricted than originally planned. However, I don't know if the ECU has been flashed or anything like that. While I can kind of, like, I can try and work it out, the only real way to do it is, I guess, call around places and see where doesn't, like, if they've done it or not. I'm going to call Dave down at Dyno Bike in Melbourne. They're kind of the one of the biggest names, like one of the biggest, I think one of the biggest companies for de-restricting bikes. You send your ECU in and get it back, much like I did with the CB. So I'm going to contact him, because you give him just the, like, you have to submit the VIN number when you do it. So I'm just going to give him the VIN, see if he can, like, even access if it was done or not. If not, I'm kind of not really sure, like, where else to sort of look around. Supposedly before, the guy who owned it before me lived in Canberra, so, like, it rules out, like, in Sydney, there's, like, BC Racing, is it BC? CB? No, it's not CB. I think it's BC Racing. Anyway, like, if you live in Canberra, you're probably not coming up all the way to Sydney to have the bike flashed or dyno tuned. There's probably someone down there who can do it. So I guess it's just kind of going down the rabbit hole of figuring out if I can see if it's been flashed. If not, I guess I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do it. But anyway, is that all for the bike? Yeah, that's all for the bike. Rusted exhaust studs, rounded bolts, de-restricted poorly. That's about it. So this ride isn't going to be too much longer. I'm almost at where I need to be. So until then, sit back, relax, and put on a helmet if you wish. You don't need a helmet for this ride, but enjoy the sound of the straight piped 2015 MT-07. I'm going to cut this because no one wants to see me sitting at a set of lights, unless you do. Unless you want, like, the full immersion of sitting in traffic. But, you know, anyway. I don't even need to cut it because the lights are about to change.